Rick at Healing Farm, day 40 of our 100-day homestead challenge, to see how much we can get accomplished in 100 days and get our homestead built up from scratch. Yesterday we did get the bunny hutch moved, and Luke Skyhopper seems to like it. Spent his first night outside. He was in the tractor all day yesterday. He enjoyed that. And plenty of grass for him, so this giant field. So he can have as much as he wants to eat. Feed the chickens. I did fix the netting last night too, so that's no longer a problem. Good morning, chickens. Hello. Oh, you guys are out of water. Yoke, get back. Good morning, chickens. Hello. Don't do that. Good morning. I do have water. There we go. Come on. Come on. We're supposed to get rain today. Oh, it's supposed to rain on and off. So I don't know how much we'll get accomplished, but we'll see. I know Sarah has a bunch of bushes, fruit bushes, I'm going to try to get in today. So we'll get those planted early, hopefully before the rain. I've been digging out in the pond more. I got my middle hole quite a bit bigger. I ran the hose off the spring to see if it would fill up, and it's not. It's rough digging. It's all shale, and yeah, it's rough digging with a shovel, but we're getting there. Like I said yesterday, slowly but surely, a little every day. So spent about 2 hours out here last night. So I still have to strip this topsoil here, and we'll bring that down the sunflower bed, and then a little bit more over in there, and then the rest of it's just getting dug out. So, and we'll probably have to get some bentonite clay in here to hold the water, because it's not. I was really hoping it would, but it does not. So the clouds seem to have pushed away. They said it was going to rain all day today, but the sun came out. So I am working in the garden right now, and we'll get to those berry bushes later. But I'm hand tilling in between the rows, try to get a little more dirt out, and because it's still, I mean, it's dirt, but it's still pretty grassy. I want to get more dirt in there. I just feel it's too loose for really solid root growth. And then we'll start composting, putting the compost on top, and then hopefully you know, it'll grow. I'm sure it will. It's going to be a challenge this year, where this is the first year of us having a garden here, and the soil quality isn't super great, and still a lot of grass and stuff, where that tiller I rented didn't really quite get down as deep as I thought, but just a few spots here and there. And then yeah, we'll get these rows good and solid, so that hopefully the roots can really take hold, and I won't have to worry about stuff falling over and all that. I mean, I can stake it if I need to, but that is and I'll probably have to stake some stuff, obviously, tomatoes or whatnot, but and then once we get these rows done, about a month, we'll get everything planted. Sarah took the goats out. She's playing, and the dogs want to play with them, but don't really trust them. Not when they're this little. Fig would probably be okay with them. He's a puppy, but he can get a little rough sometimes. go see the goats. Oh yeah, I see.
Yep, so does she. Hello, baby. In your eye. Yeah, just that side. Hello, Kelly.
Oh.
Hello, Kelly. You're so skinny. Hello, baby.
It is still a little bit rough hand tilling. My arms are like jelly, but 3 rows. I'm going to add in a little bit of compost. Not going to overdo it right now. Just want to get some nutrients into that soil, and then we'll mix it up a little bit, and then we'll go from there. Probably hop on the berry bushes. Probably only do 3 or 4 rows a day, and then probably by the end of the weekend should have the garden ready to go. Alright, so these 3 rows pretty much done. I didn't go overboard with the compost. You really just want to mix it in. A little compost goes a long way, so you don't want to overdo it. And I just really want to get soil a little more growable, and then once you get your plants in, you can add compost, you know, as you need it. So I don't want to overdo it, but it definitely needs it. And you know, compost is magic, so it will definitely help this garden grow much better than it would on its own. So I think I'm gonna go get those berry bushes planted now, find out where Sarah wants them. We decided we're gonna put the berries right down by the garden, because they get full sun, and then it's close to the garden, so that when we water our water supply, we make sure that they stay watered really good. And then we'll put up a trellis eventually, give them something to climb up. But we're gonna do, I think it's 4 raspberries and 2 blackberries. Alright, so I got the holes dug. I'm going to dig them a little deeper. When you're doing raspberries and blackberries, you want them between 3 and 5 feet. So I did it about 4.5. I just went the length of the shovel, and pretty good common middle ground. So I'm gonna get these in real quick, and then we'll wrap this up. So we dug the holes down about 8-10 inches, and we're gonna put the plants in, and then we'll put some loose soil back in around it about halfway, and then we'll pour a little bit of water. It says to do a gallon. I'm only going to do a half because these plants are all pretty wet already. They've been outside, and I don't want to overwater them. And then we'll finish filling up the holes, and then I'm just going to put a little compost around it. They say not to fertilize them until they really rooted in and start growing, but I'm just going to put a little bit on, not much, and it should be good. Berry bushes are in, 4 raspberries, 2 blackberries, and just want to make sure the soil around it's loose to promote root growth. Same kind of idea with like when we did the apple trees. You don't want to put compost or anything in that soil where the root growth is going to happen, because they're not going to want to leave that area. If that's good soil, they're not going to try to root out the way they need to. So I did put a little bit of compost just on top, give it a little extra nutrient, little kick, not a lot, just a tiny little bit, and then it should be good. Just make sure, so when you put the water in the hole, let the water settle before you put the dirt in, the next round of dirt in, and then, you know, make sure it's loose, and you're good. So so we got the raspberries in. We saw all the animals this morning, and worked on got 3 rows in the garden done. I guess the rain's gonna hold off till about 4, it says now, and then we'll be switching over to snow, I guess, and we'll have snow tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. Might end up being a greenhouse day if it snows. We do have more to get planted, so might work on that. So other than that, guys, I'm going to keep going on some other stuff. I'm going to go get some lunch and get this edited for you. And this has been day 40 of our 100-day homestead challenge. 60 days to go. A lot more to do. So, you know, the berry bushes are a big part of this. If I can keep my wife, Sarah, away from them, because she has an addiction when it comes to berries. Normally when we go berry picking, she has a pint in her mouth while she's filling up her pint container, but maybe growing our own berries will save the local orchard some money. But she's behind me, she can't hear me, so she'll probably watch this video later though, might slap me, it's okay. And we do already have blueberries in. We put those in last fall, or last summer actually, when we first moved up here, and they're just starting to bud. So I was worried they didn't make it through the winter, but one of them might not have. And I think we got 6 right up here, and we are going to put some more in along this rock wall, I think. She loves blueberries. I like blueberries, but yeah, they're just starting to bud. So, and then so that's it for today, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do. 60 more days of projects to get this homestead up and running and productive. You know, we still have a lot of planting. We still have the barn to do, some other structures. The pigs will be coming in a couple weeks, as well as we'll be getting more goats here in 3 or 4 weeks towards the end of May. So there's still a lot to do, a lot going on. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.